Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the big fight night on Tales of Arise. We have fought ourselves through Del Ferris Castle, and it looks like we're ready to go face to face with Volhin, the Water Lord. So, fight night! Well, that was anticlimactic.
We've come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way? Just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard! He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us. Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything. Including your life.
Let's go!
I'm happy to see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, no
A lonely, watery grave is all the better that you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I wanted.
Is this going to be a sort of he goes for Alpha and we
Now, I get to
duck around and sort of
life
us?
of your body myself. So all this kidnapping Shion, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power plays upon you. I've had it with your mad rambling. I'm here to
Yeah, I think it's going to be an evasion-heavy boss.
Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall
chip off
bask
him.
in your final desperate pleas. Well, then I look forward to disappointing you. Can you take
Again.
Fool. Entertain.
Oh, that hurt!
Glacial spear! Piercing the left!
Entertain. Try harder. Fighter. Shine. Radiant light. Regenerate.
Yeah, I've subbed Dolahim in over Kisara for the extra healing. That's right, just heal up.
I never miss. Here's a healing arm.
Oh, that were a nice critical.
I'll be ready to help this one. First aid.
Dragon form.
Lightning orb.
Just won't stay still. If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
Hear me. Flame is burning.
Now you see what I can do.
Water. Hear my call.
Take this.
Piercing. I'll be saving this one.
This is over.
Oh, he is a bit relentless in chasing Alpha, though, isn't he?
Here, let me help.
Fool. Entertain me. You picked the wrong fight.
Radiant light. Force of regeneration.
Playing super safe.
Did we get him?
He's open. Let's go!
Blow away!
Hit him with a few raining flashes.
In an instant! Impact block!
Sleep now. Anything in order. What's he planning?
Now
Oh.
this is enjoyable.
Right, get away from him.
We gotta stop him.
We running.
Water astral energy.
You're not Mr. Carton me, buddy.
Take this. Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying just yet. Eyes on the ground. Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
Dodge everything.
Take this. That's far enough. Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I'm in your debt.
There's my window. He's just taking no damage.
You need to be healed.
How the mighty have fallen.
How are we doing on the gel front? I still have all my orange gels. That is absolutely perfect. CP, how are we doing for CP? I think we take this chance just to top up.
I never miss.
Take this.
I'll smash you. Take this. Blah blah blah.
Take this. Dragon form!
Could it be my turn?
Bang! Dragon form! Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Nice bit of damage.
An addiction life.
Raging cascade.
Yeah, no casty cast for you.
Like you.
Shut him down!
Shut him down, shut him down. Get out of the water, get out of the water. I don't know if that's my attack or his.
More protection.
Take this!
In here. Here's a healing
Yeah, I think I'm fine as long as we just let Alfred
Further.
zip around him.
Rotating pile driver.
Here's a healing arm.
Your aggression's counting against you here, buddy.
Anything in order.
Force of regeneration.
Can't stop that cast.
Now you see what I can do. Just like that. Allow me to help you. Negative damage.
Now this is enjoyable. How about some of this?
No casty cast.
Take that!
Rinwell, don't stand in it.
This one's mine.
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't
Going for it
destroy
again.
me by dying just yet.
Yeah, stop him moving around, please.
Magic is there.
Magic Azam!
Take this.
Got him.
Instant! Impact block!
Bye-bye. Nice. Lord of Water beat him. And that was actually surprisingly easy. I was expecting a bit more. The double reptile enemy was a lot more problematic. Surrender.
It's all over. Vol run. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
Alright, so maybe he's not dead. It's a fucking cat. Cat has got cat hairs all over my laptop somehow. But anywhere it can sit, I'll have no problem. But where does it choose to sit? On the laptop. So what's going on here? Oh, he's done the Sephiroth drop.
No, that's...
How can this be? If Alpin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Boron has that crest as well?
And if Boron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse. Bow before your sovereign.
Oh, great. It's probably going to be a lot more frustrating this time. Gotta try and do the same thing and just, what the fuck. Zip around. Yeep!
That's why you're after me, isn't it? There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength. Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin? Sin is
See what he does.
powerful, care only for domination. We never asked you to rule. No one did.
That is...
Do I care your
Is his health bar massively higher, or am I just doing less damage?
Alpin!
I'm through taking orders from the
Bit of both.
Here, let me help. Here, flame of Shion! Burning strike! Here I come!
I shall embrace it.
Not on my watch!
Explosive ring!
Reload! More where that came from!
Nice. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. I'm going to take control of giving us an orange gel. A little bit of chip. No casty cast. Right, I'll get out there again.
He's too fast to keep
Let him
up with.
chase Alfred.
Then we'll take him together. Rinwell, follow my lead. Okay.
Rinwell will eventually chip him, but where's he gone? Oh, I've got a status.
Another incantation ruined. Negative
No casty cast.
Resonate with
Here,
you.
more where that came from.
Bit of a hit. Straight back out. I think we can just take our attack.
I'm a
Oh,
sitting duck.
right. He's
Retreat from the saddle.
got new tools. He's got a close range lightning attack.
Too much.
The gravity meteors.
Here goes. Take this. There.
Wretched one.
I was not expecting an input.
Everyone together!
I'll shoot him down.
Deity.
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Rating slash for a bit.
Here's a healing arc. Purge malevolence.
Straight out.
In a bind to me.
Annihilation. Do it.
Right, halfway point.
Ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Know your place.
Use the rating slash.
Kneel before your sovereign. Elusive deity.
Just spread.
You picked the wrong fight. He's about to attack. Him. We need to stop him. Explosive ring. Proof of it.
Oh shit.
All others shall be banished. Try harder. Shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration.
This be the truth.
I think this calls for a pineapple gel.
True power of a sovereign?
What is this? Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite. Can't get out of this.
Supernova.
Ready,
Damn, I must have been just out of range. Not something I wanted to get caught in.
What I can do. Denied. Shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration.
Take a bit more of his health. Final embrace.
I shall be the ruler of all things. Raining slash.
Good old Raven Slash, even though I miss half of it. I think you dodged that.
Now you see what I can do.
Leave the chargers to me.
Nice, 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 nice.
Kneel before your sovereign.
Resonate with you in a bind.
Raining slash.
Oh shit, he's gonna cast. I'm gonna get out of here. Maybe I should have took the fight to him.
All others shall be banished.
This shit again.
Double demon. Run!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
He's dead this time. Ooh. Handled that quite nicely.
What do you think you can do? This guy's still standing? The throne, rightfully belongs to me! I am he who rules over and crushes those who crawl at his feet! You are next!
Damn, that was slick.
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so.
Sweet. Final call.
There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
Shion. What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
What? Shion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A Dark Master Core?
Renis Alma!
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Ganon elements.
Just what do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
Has the game just seriously hit us with now time for Series 2? That was quite comfy. Liberator of Dana trophy. That was quite comfy. That opening cutscene or whatever it was.
A month has passed.
A whole month?
For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Heros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegus hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renaissance, the present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Danans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Danans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me?
Shion.
Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it.
Steel panel, power of a sovereign. One for Kisara as well. Just grab that straight off the bat. Alfin. Where's your new one? You did get a new one, didn't you? Guessing it's this one. No. Nah. Party disbanded.
Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Nice. So we're gonna go a little longer today. I'm very pleased we got to new areas. Alright, they both lead the same way. Shion.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are you...
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
Alphen pulling the dense protagonist card. Well, can I go back and smash that and that first Giganto enemy from the beginning of the game? Do we reckon? 36. I don't even think it was higher. I can't remember if it was 37 in level or 47. Right, let's just focus on what's in front of us for now. Okay, we are going the right way. Sorry, I got cross wires there, cross wires. Jump. So I did notice something, like, it's not going to pull the spirits card, is it? I know it's like pretty much like a trope for Tales to have spirits involved, but I didn't clock onto something that looked like spirits being summoned in that opening. Whoa! shit.
Guess I misread the landing.
All the enemies in here have gone. Oh. It's a shame, because it would have been nice to keep them around for the gold dog tags. It's a good source of money that's gone now. Someone there. Are you having a good sweep? Good day to you, sir. Front of the castle, okay. Maybe I should have fast traveled. Really? Really? We're not done yet? How far am I gonna have to go? There's Dolahib. You really made me walk all the way here, didn't you?
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
Okay. Skill panel.
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
Really? We're not done yet?
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with it. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
I just came from the castle.
It seems like
Hungry boy.
the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate?
Skits.
Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Skits over, so look for food thief in castle. Can I fast travel now? We can, we got quests. Oh, I still can't get out of Pelagian, really? Really? No! No! Oh, I'm so done. I want to go back and do that walking crag quest. What's up, boys? South Tower 2. Main tower. Sort the ranch out and then I think we're done for the episode. I think we've done enough. Then we either take a 15-minute break or call it.
We finally made it.
How am I doing on the money front? Shockingly shite. Rebuild money. Big ass bird just flew up on my window ledge. That's a bit creepy. Sell a couple more. Because I think we buy 2 orange gels just to get us up to 6. We did really well. I'm really happy. Manage ranch. Get our cash. Just raise more. We can make something called a rat pig. That'll do. Let's use the camp and then we're done. We might have one last camp conversation. I'm just going to cook whatever I've got plenty of. Mushrooms is fine.
Good. This came out just the way I hoped.
Oh, conversations with everyone. Right, I'm going to close my eyes and just press up and down, like, randomly. Damn it. Rinwell it is.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Of course I got sleep on the first attempt.
What's wrong? You're looking pretty down. Something on your mind?
Yeah, you could say that. It's just, well, there's something that's been eating away at me for a long, long time. Do you mind if I share it with you?
Of course not. I'm glad to listen.
See, my mom and dad used to tell me I shouldn't go around casting magic. But there was one time I did, behind their backs. And when I did, Almadria showed up.
Huh?
I hated Almadria for destroying everything I loved. But what I hated most was myself. For breaking my promise to my parents. Even though I swore I'd get revenge, there was always this nagging part of me that wondered if I even had any right to do so.
Rinwell, it was Almadria who killed your family. Don't torment yourself over one mistake.
How can you say that when my mother and father died because of me?
This may not comfort you much, but I'll say it anyway. I have a feeling your parents always knew something like that might happen.
What do you mean?
There was always a chance that someday, someone was going to find you and your family. But even knowing the risks, they still taught you magic. And there are two reasons I can think of for that. First, your talent. Second, they were hedging their bets.
Huh? On what?
On you, Rinwell. On how you turn out when you grew up. Sure, learning magic may invite danger, but it would have been even more dangerous to live in hiding without being able to defend yourself. They knew what they were getting themselves into when they taught you magic. And I think they did it because of how much they loved you.
Because my mother and father loved me.
Sorry, I know I shouldn't be putting words into your parents' mouths.
No, it's okay. I used to think I would have been better off if I never knew how to use magic. And if I'm really honest with myself, sometimes I still think that. But after traveling around with all of you guys, I've learned that there are things I can do with magic. That there's a point to it after all. So I'm going to keep trying. I'm gonna try and accept it as part of who I am. I want to use it to protect my friends. To protect the future of Dana. Do you think that's selfish of me?
Not at all. I wouldn't want it any other way with you, Rinwell.
Good night. I want to go back to bed.
Okay, so that is where we are going to leave it for the day. You know, we might do another Tales of Arise tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure. Tomorrow we'll be doing something. I've got a fair bit to do. I'm a little tired today as well, so I'm quite happy with that. Going for quite an interesting job at the moment. I passed my second interview today, so I'm quite pleased. Just one more to go, and then I get an interesting new job, so it should be nice. Hopefully. But yeah. Right, so I might do a little bit of grind, some enemies, and get some. You can see those rocks in the background. We'll see. But we are going to be back tomorrow with either. It will be either Tales of Arise tomorrow, or it will be Elden Ring. One or the other. But until then, thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you've had a cracking time. Hope your week's going well. Hope your life's good. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.